guys tonight. We're staying the night. Famous Yorktown Memorial Hospital. Have a look. Locked in here till morning.
We got a little bit further down the hall and I had 2 scratches show up. I could feel this overwhelming sense of dread and anger.
It almost looked like it was moving on the thermal. This wall with all the blood splatter. We gotta find a spot for a game camera.
Think in this corner up here?
Yeah. Oh, how about right there?
Now it looks good to me.
We'll just set it up right here in the corner. It'll be looking out this way. So we should get a real good view of anything here. I felt a little creepy earlier, so we're gonna go check it out. During the initial tour. This is how old this place is. Glass P-trap. They don't even make these anymore. Completely dark. Would go into this jail cell that got moved here. Let's see if anything happens. We'll go silent as soon as I get in there. All right. Anybody here? Make a noise. I cannot see anything. Hear a couple little knocks. You?
Mm-hmm. That very well could be the rest of our team.
Yeah. You have to do a little better. A little bit closer. We got a lot of people here. You're going to have to be clear tonight.
We continued our EVP session with not much activity, just a few taps and knocks here and there. This was still pretty early in the night, so we decided to meet up with more experienced members of our group and conduct another EVP session in the area.
All right, this is supposedly the murder room. There is one on the wall over here. So if you were murdered in here, I'm sorry that happened to you, but can you please, oh, I don't know what that was, but I just got something across my camera. That could have been a bug, I don't know, but it just flew past my camera. If that was you, can you come back to my camera again? Just don't hurt us, we don't mean you any harm.
While it's true we didn't mean them any harm, the reverse cannot be said, as we would find out later into the night. Not gathering much, we continued our EVP session out in the hallway and jail room. We stood in the hallway crossing back to back, each person facing the long black hallway. We did this in total darkness, with nothing but the night vision camera rolling. Still getting little activity, we pulled out our thermal camera to see what we would capture. This is when things started getting interesting.
You know what you're talking about, the void in the middle?
Oh yeah, there's that white doors open. Slide.
Yeah, I think it's busted the window.
It almost looked like it was moving on the thermal. Yeah, it doesn't affect me. Look at that. You can almost see hands. See?
Where are you seeing these at?
Right in the door.
Right in the door?
I'm recording the same time you're saying that, so.
It looks like someone's standing there looking right at us.
I kind of see that too.
Yeah, you see the arms?
On
Can
this
you
camera.
zoom in?
Nah, it's already far enough.
Let's get closer.
See, I don't have anything on
Oh
this.
man, that's clear. Look at that. Maybe there's something on the other side. It's colder.
I know that's on this camera, what I'm staring at is directly at the door.
Oh, left. Okay.
If that was you, can you please go in the doorway again and show yourself?
Yeah, this does not look the same. You got your audio on? Yeah, this does not look like what we were getting.
If that was you at the end of the doorway, please show yourself again. We're able to see you with this thermal camera. Joe, if you're down here, show yourself on the thermal camera, please.
We were all together as a small group, and everybody, well, at first I witnessed my hair standing on the back of my arms and then on the front of my arms, and it was a feeling I've never felt before.
All right, we're in the basement. We're pitch black. This is where they said they were touched and they felt cold. So we brought a thermal camera along with us. See if we can scan anything.
I felt the hair from the root lift on my arms. That is the sensitivity of it all.
EVP session, we're in the murder room in the basement of Yorktown Memorial Hospital. And we also have our thermal camera.
And it wasn't goosebumps. It was totally different feeling. It was something like I said, I couldn't explain. It doesn't happen normally to me. And everybody else in the group, it just was like a domino effect. Everybody else started feeling the same thing, got goosebumps, and that was down in the basement area. And another group member had already seen a shadow figure down there before.
If there's anybody here, we have a camera here. If you walk in front of it, we can see you.
It was at this time we caught an EVP of a woman crying for help. See if you can hear it.
And so we just assumed it was Joe that was, corresponding with us and stuff. And so, and then we went into the boiler room area, which is further down from where we were, and everybody started feeling cold, a cold spot. We're together in a group right there. And the
EMF meter?
okay, that meter, it went up to 1.44, and we hadn't had any activity on that at all until we got down there and witnessed the cold spot, and everybody got the chills and stuff down there again. And two of the members actually were touched down there. So we really had some pretty interesting things happen tonight.
Reviewing the game camera we had set up earlier, you can see an orb floating on the left. There is also a bug flying around, and they look completely different. Is this really an apparition, or is it something else?
All right, we're here in the chapel with a blessing bowl, supposed to summon some spirits, charge their energies. Let's see.
During the ringing, the room on the right was alive with noises, like something or someone was moving around in there. So I went to have a closer look.
Maybe I'm seeing things, but something just jumped off the screen.
When I entered the room, something shadowy bolted off to the left. It looked like a blob in the corner of my vision, disappearing into the wall. Neither I nor the camera got a good view.
So we were walking down the hall. You guys picked up that thermal,
Right?
down in the basement, and we got maybe 20 feet in right there where that first bathroom's at, and we started, everybody started feeling the cold spots. Hair started standing up. Mine was standing all the way up on end. I was getting chills, and we started walking down towards the hall, and we got about maybe 10 feet from that room, that door that's open right there at the end where you guys were picking it up. And Wade said he started feeling, angry, and he just felt this overwhelming, mad coming through. And we listened back to the recording, and you can hear somebody just breathing incredibly heavy right into the mic. I mean, couldn't be any closer to the thing. And he just kept talking about how he felt mad and he felt angry. We started walking back down the hall, and I asked if he wanted us to, if he wanted us to leave, give us a sign. And I felt like, maybe it was a few seconds later, it felt like there was like a bee sting on my arm. And my arm it was on fire. They looked, there wasn't nothing going on. We got a little bit further down the hall, and I had 2 scratches show up. Okay.
Oh yeah, there they are. Look at that.
Arm's it's just burning, man.